Hi guys, I welcome you all back to my channel. I am Aisha. In today's video I will be showing you how to sew Victorian corset. Thank you all for your support. God bless you all. If you are new to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video you will be notified. Stay tuned to the end of the tutorial. I have a video on how to draft it. I will be dropping the link below for you to watch. I've placed it on the main material to cut it out, and I've cut the lining also. So this is the material I'm using and this is the lining. So I'm making use of taffeta for the lining, and this is silk material. And I've also placed the stay at the back of the lining and the back of the main fabric. So I place stay at the back of both the lining and the main fabric. So this is it. This is the front aspect. So this is the front aspect of it, and this is the back aspect. So you can see. So I've cut both the lining and the main fabric also, you can see, and I place, and you place your ST at the back of the. So this is the middle. So it's very important you name it. So this is the side, this is the middle, and this is the center back. You can see it, and you give it arrow so that you won't be confused. This is the down aspect, you can see. So it's very important. So now I'll pick it and join it together. So I'll pick the front aspect and join it, and I'll join the back aspect and add it. So I will be showing you the sewing part on the sewing machine now. So this is the center front. So I will remove the pin first. So I'll pick the two side. You can see this is the two sides. So I will join it at the center here first. So let me do that. Both the main fabric and the lining. So you start your sewing from the down aspect. Notch it at the center here. So you can see. So same thing applies to the lining. When joining the two center together, make sure where we notch for the under bust, you can see where we notch for the under bust meets. You can see, make sure it meets so that when joining it at the center here, everything will be equal. So you make sure that place meets. Notch it here also. Let's see. So this is it. We'll pick the next. This is the center. So we'll pick the center. This is the center. So you pick it and join it to this side. So I'll pick one of this. So I'll bring it from the down aspect this way. So this is where we notch, you can see. So this is where we notch. Make sure where you notch meets, you can see. So make sure it meets. So this is it. So you can see. So this is it. That's it. So this is the under bust. See that it meets. So notch it. So now I'll pick the other side also. So I'll pick this. You can see that is already forming it. You see. So this is it. So we'll pick the side also. So same thing applies to the lining. This is it. This is the down part. You can see this is the down part of it. So and this is the upper part. You can see it. You can see. So this is it. So now I'm done with the front aspect. So I'll be joining the back aspect together first before joining it at the side. So you pick this is the center back and this is the middle. So I'll pick this, one of this. I'll pick it this way. So pick it like this. You can see. So you pick it this way. You start your sewing from the down part. So this is one side of the back. So I will add the third part to it. So let me notch it. So I will need to notch it here. So you can see. So this is it. So I'll pick this also this way and join it. Just make sure you arrange everything and pick it rightly. So now this is the side. So let me remove the pins so that we can join it to it. You see. So pick this and join it to it from the down aspect this way. Let's see. So this is it. Same thing applies to the other side and the line. This is the front part. So I'll be joining the side to it now. So I'll pick the side. So I'll pick it this way. You see. So you pick the two sides, the front and the back aspect, and join it together with the 1/2 inch. This is it. You can see it. So I will need to iron it. So you open the hem seam at the back. So you will iron it. Same thing applies to the lining. I've had loops to this side. You can see it. So I'll be adding it to this other side too. So you can see. So let me do that. So make sure everything is equal. I've chalked it on this other side. You place it on it this way. You can see. So I place it like this. You know, by the time we place our lining on it will come this side. So this is it. You can see this is it. So I'm done with the two side. You can see it. So now I will need to iron it. So let me do that. I'll open the hem seam and give it a nice press. This is it. So this is the front part. You can see. So this is the inner part. And same thing applies to the lining. So I've done that to the lining also. You can see this is the lining. You see it. So this is it. You can see. So now I'll pick the main body because I'll be adding boning to it. You can decide to use sewable boning or plastic boning, but as for me, I'll be using plastic boning. So this is plastic boning. So I'll be using this plastic boning. You can see it. So I'll be using it. And this is sewable boning. So you can decide to use sewable boning on it. You can see it. This one you can sew it directly on it. And for me to use my plastic boning, so I'll be making use of this bias at the back of it. So I will need to place this bias at the back of each inch seam, at the back of each inch seam here. So I will need to place this bias there for me to insert my plastic boning. So for me to do that, now I will need to trim this a bit. So I'll trim it to the minimum sewing. So you can see it. So I will need to trim it for it to look neat at the back aspect. So I will need to trim this a bit to the minimum. So let me do that. And at the down aspect here, so at the down aspect here, so you can see the shape at the down aspect here. So I will need to give it, so I want to shape it very well for the shape to come out very well. So I'll place it on each other this way. You can see. It. So this is it. So now I will need to shape it on the lining also. So let me do that. I've trimmed it. So you can see. So I've trimmed everything. So this is it. So now I will be placing this bias on it. So I will place the bias this way. You can see. I'll place it on it this way and sew it. When sewing this, make sure your hand is straight and neat. You know, it will show at the front part of it. So and for the lining, you don't need to trim it. You don't need to trim off the edge. You don't need to trim the lining to the minimum. No need of trimming the lining, just for the main fabric, because we are adding this to it. That's why we need to do that. For us to place this on the body, so I've placed, you can see I've placed these two on it. So this is the result. You can see the outcome of it. So this is it. You can see. So you place it. So I'm placing it on the other side of the cup. I've placed one side of the cup, and this is the other side of the cup side. So you place it on it this way. You can see. Make sure your hand is straight and neat, and you sew on this edge. So sew it gently so that everything will look neat. So you can see, so this is it. You can see the outer part. You can see. So this is it. So now I'll place sewing on this other side downward. You start from the upper part. Don't place it this way. You know, we sew it downward from the upper part downward. So if you are sewing the other side, don't turn it like this and sew it. You start from this upper part so that everything will lay, so that it won't fold, because if you should fold it like this, it might fold. So everything will lay. That's the reason for it. So you can see it. So this is it. You can see how neat it is. You can see. So same thing applies to the others. So let me do that. See, I'm done with the placing of the bias for the channel. You can see this is it. And there's the front part. You can see this is the front part of it. You can see how neat it is. You can see. So there's the busty part. You can see. You can see it. So now, and at the edge here, where our lace will be, so at the back aspect, it's very important you add boning to hit there. So you add boning, you can see I've created a channel there. So both side, you can see. So to both sides. So I will insert my boning in there. So it's very important you add your boning in there. So that's all about the placing of the bias on it for the channel. So now I will need to insert the boning inside it. So I'll pick it this way. So there's the center part. You see? So you place your boning this way, not this way. You place it like this. You can see the curved side will be placed like this. You can see it. So you can decide to iron it. And you bring it in back. I've add boning to head. So I've add boning to the curved side, you can see, and the center here. So and the side here. So I had to the side, this side, and the back here. So this back I had to this side. Same thing applies, only this side and this side I didn't have to. So you can see it. So this is it. So now we use our lining. So I'll be turning it with the lining now. So I'll place the lining on it and turn it with it. So let me do that. I've joined the upper part with the lining. This is it. You can see it. So this is it. So I will need to notch it all around and turn it. So but before then, I'll come to the lining part here. You know, I will have this lay at the back because I don't want my back to reveal. So I have this as the one that will lay at the center part of the lobes. So this will be at the center part of the lobe. So I'll be sewing this on the lining here. So I will need to sew this on the lining like this before joining the lining to it. So I will need to sew this on the lining. So I will place it this way. I've double it. I had add stay in it. You can see. So you cut it to the length that you want it to cover to the back part. So I will be placing it. I'll measure 1.5 inch backward. You can see this is 1.5. So I'll measure 1.5 inch backwards from there. So I'll place it downward. So I'll turn it this way. You can see, and top stitch on it. So I'll turn it like this, and I'll top stitch on it. So this is it. You can see it. So there's it. I've notched the edge, so this is the upper part, so I've notched it all around. You can see it. So this is after sewing, you notch it. So now I will need to top stitch on the lining part. So I'll open it this way. You can see, so I'll open it like this and top stitch on the lining part. So this is it. This is the upper part of it. You can see it. So you can see. So this is the back aspect. So now I will be turning the side here. So let me do that. You can see it. You can see how neat it is. So this is it. So you can see this is the outer part and this is the inner part of it. I've add ready-made cup to it. You can see it. This is ready-made cup. You can see. So this is it. I have a video on how to do this. I'll be dropping the link below for you to watch. So this is it. So, and I will be using this now to pile it. This I will be using this to pile it at the down aspect. So at this down aspect from the wrong aspect, I will place it on it this way. You can see I'll place it on it this way. So and I will use it to pile it to the front aspect. And for you to secure your boning, you can decide to use masking tape to cover the edge so that it won't injure you, or you use lighter to burn it so that it won't look sharp. You use lighter to burn it so that it won't look sharp, so that it won't injure. You can see it. So this is it. So now I will be doing that. After then, I will be showing you the final look. This is the final look of our Victorian corset. If you find this video helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up. If you have any question or suggestion, you can drop it in the comment section below. Kindly subscribe to my channel and make sure it turns on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. Bye.